Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. Every time we do one of these, I get so excited to, dive into something new. And this one's a real trip and a real treat for us.
Definitely.
Oh, before I forget, you know how we always like to highlight something special going on in Bangkok?
Always. Got to
Yeah.
keep our listeners in the loop.
Right. Well, this episode is brought to you by the awesome folks over at House of Pot. They're like the premier cannabis dispensary in Bangkok. So if you're ever in town and, looking for that kind of experience, you got to check them out, especially if you're in the Siloam area. You're super close. Actually, their address is in the show notes if you want to jot it down or whatever, but it's 49122 Siloam Plaza, Siloam Rod, Siloam Bang Rack, Bangkok.
Yeah, they've got like a great selection, and the staff is really knowledgeable. It's a cool spot.
Okay, so back to the deep dive. Today, we're heading just outside Bangkok to a place that, let's just say it's not your average zoo. We're talking about the Samutprakarn Crocodile Farm and Zoo.
Oh, this place is wild. I mean, just the name itself, right? Crocodiles. But honestly, there's way more to it than that.
Yeah, I got to admit, when I first heard about it, I was like, okay, crocodiles. Interesting, but how long can you really look at crocodiles? But then I started doing some research, and whoa, this place is like a whole other world.
Seriously, you think it's just going to be a bunch of crocs lying around in the sun, but it's so much more diverse. Like, you've got elephants, tigers, lions.
No way. All in one place.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, it's like a proper zoo with all kinds of different animals, monkeys, birds, horses. Like, the variety is incredible. It's a real testament to the biodiversity you find in Thailand.
Wow. Okay, so we've established it's not just about the crocodiles. But let's be real, 100,000 crocodiles. That's insane.
Right. That's what they say. I mean, it's hard to even fathom that many.
That's got to be some kind of record.
It is. It's actually the world's largest crocodile farm, and it's not a new place either. It was founded back in 1950.
Oh, wow. So it's got some history behind it, too.
Definitely. It's not just a tourist attraction. It's an actual working farm. They've got these breeding programs. They're doing research. They even have a program for the Siamese crocodile, which is endangered. So it's actually playing a vital role in conservation, which is really cool.
So they're working to protect these animals,
Yeah.
not just, exploiting them for entertainment or whatever.
Exactly. It's about education and understanding as much as it is about entertainment. And speaking of entertainment, I know you mentioned the crocodile wrestling shows earlier.
Yeah. I mean, come on, you got to talk about that. That's like their signature thing, right? But seriously, how dangerous is that? I mean, are these guys like risking their lives every show?
Well, it's definitely not for the faint of heart. I mean, you're talking about getting up close and personal with some seriously powerful creatures.
Yeah, those jaws. Just thinking about it.
But the handlers are highly trained professionals. They know exactly what they're doing. They have this deep understanding of crocodile behavior. It's like a dance almost, A very dangerous dance, but still. And they take safety very seriously. So while it's definitely a thrilling spectacle, it's done in a controlled environment.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better.
And hey, if you're not up for the heart-stopping action of the wrestling shows, there are other ways to interact with the crocs. You can feed them, obviously from a safe distance, but still, it's pretty cool. And they've got elephant shows too, which are more, family-friendly.
Elephants. Okay, now that's something I can get behind.
Oh yeah, the elephants are amazing. And elephants hold a special place in Thai culture. They're a symbol of strength, wisdom, royalty even. So it's really special to see them up close and learn more about them.
So it's like a cultural experience too, not just a zoo.
Right. It's a chance to see how Thai people view and connect with the natural world, their respect for these animals. And speaking of respect, got to give a shout out to our sponsor, House of Pot. They're all about respect for the plant, for the process.
Definitely. They're very mindful about where they source their products. And speaking of sourcing, if our listeners want to find House of Pot, can you remind them where to go?
Absolutely. It's 49122 Siloam Plaza, Selamarad, Salem, Bang Rack, Bangkok. Easy to find, especially if you're already in the Siloam area.
Okay, so we've talked about the amazing animals, the history, the culture. What about the logistics? If someone's planning a trip to Thailand and wants to visit this zoo, what's the best time to go?
Well, Thailand's got this cool season from November to February, which is the best time to visit weather-wise. It's not too hot, not too humid.
Perfect for exploring.
Exactly. And, oh, little tip, wear comfortable shoes. There's a lot of walking involved, trust me.
Good advice. And bring a camera.
Yeah, you're going to want to capture all those incredible sights, the crocodiles, the elephants, the tigers, everything.
Absolutely. So to wrap things up, we've got a zoo that's not just a zoo. It's a crocodile farm, a conservation center, a cultural experience, all rolled into one. The Subdistrict Crocodile Farm and Zoo. folks. If you're in Thailand, put it on your list.
Couldn't agree more. It's a place where you can really learn something, have fun, and appreciate the incredible diversity of life on our planet.
And you know what else you could appreciate? Some top-quality cannabis from our friends at House of Pot. Again, their address is 49122 Siloam Plaza, Siloam Rod, Siloam, Bang Rock, Bangkok. So whether you're headed to the zoo or just exploring Bangkok, make sure to stop by and say hi. And with that, we'll see you on the next deep dive.